You were in fact not late, you were first, so, you know, that's something. Hi! Hi everyone, hi Glitch, hi Magic, hi Sycamores, hi Ganon, hi Sasha! Hello everyone, hello. Let's jump the thing over here so I say hi. Hi guys. How you doing? How you doing? Music might be a little loud. That should be better. Hello. Oh. New button, what do? What new button? What new button? Do you mean taxes? It doesn't do anything. Ow. Hi, Alex. I'm just paying taxes. Thanks. Are we playing Little Miss Fortune? That game looks really cute. Question mark? I know what it is. I know how that game works. Do your taxes. Ah, thank you for Boop. Thank you. Oh, I just finished my food. You're getting rid of all of your points. You're just like taxes. It doesn't do anything. But thank you for contributing your points to the stream. Thank you. Thank you for paying your taxes. Thank you. What kind of food? I was eating chippy and salsa. And so I finished like literally like 2 seconds. And so my nose is still kind of running from the salsa. My brain's just like, ah. I love chippy salsa. I haven't had it in a bit. And I was just like, you know what? I'm having chippy salsa today. And I did. It was tasty. I also had a snow cone today. A sugar-free snow cone, but I had a snow cone. Also, I didn't even notice my today tag is all broken. Logography 2 arrested for not doing channel point taxes. You know, y'all are doing them, so... Sounds like I am safe to not be arrested. Hee hee. Let me fix. Little ghost guy. Does that work? Does that fit? Little ghost guy? Yeah, that fits. I think I just need to add 1 space here. Perfect. How many points do you have? Aw, that's so long. Thank you. You have some later, you think? Perfect. How many points did you have? Dell. You could do it another 15 times? Holy cow. I need to make... I raised the prices slightly for our redeems because clearly everyone has like too many points that they don't know what to do with. So I did that. I'm still wanting to think of like more redeems to introduce. So many taxes. I can make taxes more expensive. Taxes is sort of just like a way to flex points, I guess. I can make it more expensive, is that if that's more fun, you get to be like, I had this, I have so many points, and I'm just throwing them away. Scratching my eye. But yeah, I raised some of our redeem prices a little bit, just like slightly. Also, I'm gonna test scan. Does scan work now?
Run, chat. Ray is coming for us doing too much taxes. You'll never catch us alive.
Scan does not work. I fixed you! Why did you not stay fixed? I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. At least only I was scammed. Only I was scammed, but just hopefully y'all don't start spamming it. Oh, I guess I didn't save it last time. There. This should... Oop. This should fix it. I don't know why this is in here. Here to that, and then save. And now scan should work. Oh, it's on cooldown though. Glad y'all couldn't spam it, cause I fixed it. I fixed it already, but I hit save. But now I can be scanned. Scanning for Goobly. Looks pretty googly. I did it already. I spammed it so you couldn't. And it's fixed now. That's why cooldowns exist. Okay. But today we're going to be working on a commission for Yokai Nen. Yokai Nen commissioned me to design an Ray is not an imposter. It's true. You saw me scan. You saw me scan on medbay. It's true, right? It's true. It's true. It said the color was pink and the blood type was bunny. Bunny. File is doing that. I'm raising the price on taxes because you're having too much fun with taxes that I feel like you should have to pay more for them to just flex on everyone how many taxes.
That Pokeball was scary.
It scared me. No, I don't want to know about how much should taxes be, Delaney? Tell me. I'm about to make them like expensive. What type was pink? No, color was pink. Tax the rich. Oh, that's pretty good. You know what? But it's sus. 69. I'm not making them 69. I'm not doing that. They could be 6,900. But taxes are supposed to be expensive. It's like a way to be like, look how many points I have. I could make it boob, but I feel like that's too many. Not making it 420. We're making it elite because that's funny. We're making it elite because that's funny. Okay, taxes are slightly more expensive. Still cheaper than break time though. I'm not flexing, I just want big number, no small. That's fair. That's fair. That's understandable. But yeah, so today we're working on some commission work. Ow! We're gonna be making a little guy model like Bunbot, but for Yokai Nen, and I cleaned up a little bit of the design, and I'm very excited. I have 8k points, and I'm okay with that. Hi, heck, hello, Nova. Ah! Thank you, thank you, thanks, thank you. So kind. I always feel very, very warmly welcomed whenever you come. Crying 5 ever. I'm never gonna... I'm crying 5 ever. I'm gonna go write my idiots. Okay, good luck writing. Bye. But yeah, let's hop over here. Let me actually make sure that everything's good to go. It's not good to go. Glad I checked. Let me fix it. Thank you. Thank you for bonking me. Okay, now it should be good. Perf. Okay. Let's hop over here. Wah. Hello. Bunbot, it's large. Slightly less large, please. Thank you. Oh, he's on my tail. I usually turn off attach him to me, but he's just gonna be attached to my tail today. He's the artist here. Nope, that's not your pen hand. Is this your pen hand? Nope. Is this your pen hand? Nope. That one is. Whee. Okay. He's stuck on my tail today. Yeah, we're gonna be working on this guy. Oh, he's very cute. I'm very happy with the design, and so is Nen, which is always good. But we might even do some animation work today. We'll see how far we get. But this guy is going to have an animated body. It's gonna be frame by frame animated, so y'all might see me do some animating. He's staying warm from the plug. Yeah. He's just hanging out. But how have y'all been doing? I was very tired after the VTuber SummerSlam, so I kind of just like was a potato all weekend. But how are y'all doing? I hope y'all have been well. I'm gonna be planning out layers first. This line is probably its own layer. And then the bottom part is its own layer. You know what? I'm just gonna go straight into working. Okay. I included this drawing of Nen so I could see if there's any texture to this. No, just a lot of like swoopiness, which is fine. I do need my colors. There they are, of course. The colored reference I didn't mess with. But yeah, I was super tired after SummerSlam, but it went really, really well. The event as a whole ended up raising, I think almost $500,000. So that's really good. I did end up finishing Lumen's commission this weekend, so that was really nice. You know what? We're gonna make this line really big. Do I have a neon brush at all? If I don't, I should get one. Maybe some of us can link and group up next year for the event. I would love to do that, honestly. I was all by my lonesome this time, but I would love to be in a group next year. I think that'd be really, really fun. But it went really, really well. I think the event as a whole ended up raising a lot of money. I think if I do it again next year, I want to try and think of... I sort of planned it kind of last minute. I joined early on, but I was so busy that I didn't get a chance to plan it because my life kind of exploded not long before the event, because I ended up leaving my job that I was anticipating leaving. But I was like, I'm gonna start taking care of my mental health. And they're like, you aren't working hard enough. And if you don't start working harder, we'll fire you. And I was like, bye. Actually, I'm gonna leave. All right, I'm gonna head out. But I had to take care of that, so I didn't get as much time to plan it as I wanted. But next year I'll try to think of some more fun goals for the community and stuff. I saw the Popey Po video! Yeah, that was Lumen's commission video, or like... Oh, speaking of the SummerSlam, I need to turn that off. I thought I did. Oopsie! Let me turn that off real fast. That is no longer a thing. Speaking of, I didn't do join too early, but I already had previous plans to try and squish them all together. Yeah. I was just sort of in a position where it was like, I have so much going on, I don't have time to really spend a lot of brain space, and I kept trying to, and I felt really guilty about not having as much time as I wanted to dedicate to the event, but we still did good. I know my community's pretty small, but we still raised some money, and you know, any is better than none. Yeah. Okay, it's not in commands, but did I turn off VSS and summer? There we go. And then we turn off timers. Turn off VSS, we can turn on the free modes of timer. That's fine. There we go, fixed. Eyelid, I guess. But yeah, I want to brainstorm more fun things for next year, because it was fun. It was the first time I really got to participate in something like that, so, and it was for a good cause, and it seemed like everyone who was in it was really cool, and I got to, you know, meet and collab with some cool people. I got to be on Coda's stream and do some drawing characters from Memory Game, which was super fun, and I almost won. I was so close. It was literally like almost a tiebreaker. It was 1 point win. It was a bonkers. But yeah, the Popey Po video was the commission I finished over the weekend. It had been on pause a little bit because Lumen was super busy and I wanted to get some feedback from him, but was able to get that feedback and get everything sorted. So that commission was done, which is nice because that one's been sort of near done for a while, so it's nice for it to like be actually done. Because it's one less thing on my plate. I probably won't start grabbing new commissions for a second, because I've actually been ramping up the debut prep, and I think at the rate I'm going, I might be able to sneak in a few more fun things. Fingers crossed. Maybe not to their fullest extent, but like, you know, the ideas of them. And I'm very, very excited. But I can't tell you because that would be spoilers. Because as much as I want the debut to be less about being like, ooh, new model! Look at Ray, she's so cool. I want the debut to be like, look at the people that are with them. They're so cool. And be more about celebrating the community and everything that we have here. I mean, Ray is pretty cool. But no, I want the debut to be sort of more like just a party, you know? Less about the model and more about just, you know, hanging out and celebrating, because I haven't officially settled on the exact date yet, but I'm gonna try and land it around my affiliate anniversary, which will be not early, but like mid-July. Oops. My bad. But it'll be around mid-July. So that's the plan right now. I still need to make, announcement video and everything. But I want it to be more of like a party where we just kind of hang out and have fun and all that. So that's the plan. That's the plan. Hi, Silver! Have a good lurk. Always appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Based on how I want to do this line, I'm gonna have to do the horns on a separate layer. That's okay. Oh, thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. I will do that. Big stretch, hands above my head. Thank you, Silver. Thank you. I very much appreciate it. Because I will forget to take care of myself. Oh, I want pressure. Which on the topic of taking care of myself, I've actually been going to physical therapy and that's been going really well. I'm able to slow down appointments now. But I was going to physical therapy actually like, kind of for my neck and kind of for my shoulders because I messed them up a lot. And they've been doing a lot, being a lot less in pain, and it's actually been letting me draw a lot more, and I've had more energy, and it's been really nice. But also I think I have more energy because I'm not like dying from my job and drowning under like years worth of burnout. I'm still a little burnt out, but like much improved. Okay. I want to try something. Oh, that's not gonna work. Never mind. But yeah, because of that, I'm thinking of doing a few extra things that I wasn't thinking I was gonna have time for the debut. The only sticking point for me is that the model. Part of the reason I don't want to make it about the model is because the model is actually like a year old at this point. It's been done for like a year, and I just haven't been able to debut it because of other reasons. Which, debut hard. But one of the big things that was sort of holding me back, was that because it had been so long, I was planning on debuting of like, I think June or July of last year. So that should tell you something. I was really like getting in my own head about it and being like, how do I like come back from this long of a break and make it like worth it and cool? And eventually I was just like, I'm just gonna start streaming again with the Bunbot model. And then eventually I started making this model because I wanted to do tutorials and stuff. And I started just making more and more models. And I've learned so many things, and I'm taking commissions for models and stuff. I've learned so many things since I made that model that I kind of want to re-rig the whole thing, but I'm not going to do that before debut because I don't want to make debut about the model as much as I want it to be a celebration of how far we come, and then also about the model, but mostly not about the model. Because actually here, we're going to jump over here for a second. For those of you who haven't been here a long time, which I think is basically all of you, this is not what I used to look like. This design is the design from the new model. But I used to look like this. Incoming baby Ray. Hi. This is old me. This is 2020 me. I streamed in 2020 with this. Yes, I have little dot eyes. I still kind of do. Very cute too, thank you. But this was my old model in 2020. And so my new model was supposed to replace this one. So eventually I was going from this to my new model, which is a pretty big upgrade from this. But my new model isn't necessarily a big upgrade from this guy. Just I have legs now. 2020, wear mask. It's fine. But I think I actually made that model. Here, we'll switch back to it for the sake of finishing the conversation around it. This model. So I streamed with this model, I want to say starting in September of 2020, but I made this model in January of 2020. I made it and then sat on it because I didn't know what I wanted to do with it. But this was old me. For a first model, you know, it's not too bad. I just didn't know what I was doing. Keeping it in the archive, yeah. It was sort of like I made it kind of just for fun, and I had a lot of fun making this model, and I was very proud of it. I made it over the course of a single weekend, I think, using the free trial of Live 2D. And since making this model, I watched a lot of riggers, and I watched like a lot of tutorials, and like sort of learned the program properly now that I sort of had an idea of how it worked. But this was my original model, and so my new model was supposed to be for that, to replace this. And so the design is like an updated version of this. But then I made this model because I wanted to use it for tutorials to teach people stuff. And I still haven't made those tutorials. But you know how it is. But yeah, so I don't want the debut to be specifically about the model because one, the model's kind of old at this point, and I do want to update it, and I probably will post debut because I don't want to be like, I should re-rig it before the debut because then I'll just keep delaying debut. And I think Affiliate Anniversary is going to be a good time to debut it because I think it'll be a good time to just kind of like have a party and celebrate chat and celebrate how far we've come, because we have come a long way. And I think that it'll be fun to do. But it'll be not the perfect model, and I'll just have to update it later. We drawing today? Yeah, we drawing. There we go. We're working on a model for Yokai Nen.
Parties are fun. Will there be snackies?
We could try and have snackies. I mean, y'all can throw snackies at me. I don't know if that was a snacky, but just pretend it was. That was a ditto. That was a bit. That was me. That was a ball. That was a snack. Yeah, I just sort of want to throw a party. Thank you. With everyone, because I think that would be the best for a debut. I sort of just throw a party and then make part of the party being like, look, I have a new model now. Look, a very nice box. The box for my trinkets. The box for my trinkets. It's Trinketville. What's going on? Or throw a snack. Yeah. But yeah, so I think that for me, that's gonna be a fun way to do debut. And again, make it more about the hanging out and having fun than making it about the model, and then just quietly re-rig the model after debut. And then just one day I'll look slightly different and move slightly different and have new emotes / different emotes. My new model has like a million emotes I don't need. So refocusing on that. Because it was a pain to rig because it had so many toggles. I'll never tell. I'll probably like talk about it. I'll be like, hey, I updated my model, and then I probably won't do a proper showcase for the new model. I have a showcase, and y'all can find it. Like, it exists. A showcase of my quote-unquote new model, which is older than this one, exists, but I wanna redo a lot of it. Not redraw the whole thing, but like redraw parts of it. Make it look a little bit cleaner and nicer and up to my current, like, my current skills. That would be nice. But I like my design. I've been commissioning more artists to draw my design, and I'm just like, hee hee. Thank you so much for the follow. Hi, artist, please. Welcome in. I hope you're having a great day. Bingus bongus. Bingity bongity. So true. Truer words were never spoken than bingus bongus. Actually looks really nice. I actually really like that mouth. Looks so mischievous. It's perfect. We probably are going to need, because of the shape of this mouth, we're probably going to need lip skin. How am I gonna do that? We'll figure it out. I'll do it with this color for now. And maybe we'll make, I think we'll make this orange orb its own layer, and then the flame is all gonna be yellow. And I think the horns and this fire are gonna be separate layers, but they have to both be animated together. Is it gonna be a PNG model or live 2D? Live 2D. It's gonna be a mascot model, kind of like Bunbot. Like this guy. He's gonna be TTS. A TTS little dude. He's very cute. I like him a lot. He looks like he wants to steal my money, and I would he'd let him. I would let him. It would be awesome. Head pats for Bunbot. Technically, if I do this, I think we both get head pats. Nope. No head pats for Bunbot. Just me. Hee hee. I was gonna say I can hold out my hand and pet him, but this is my 3D model. Y'all didn't unlock that during the charity stream. That's just my little secret. That's just my little secret. I'll also show the 3D model during debut. Originally, I was gonna try and debut a little sooner and then make Affiliate Anniversary the 3D model, but I want a little bit more time and make it debut a little bit more fun. If there are things you guys would want to do for the party, I was thinking of doing like some chat games. There's one I've had my eye on called Drawy. Saw that on Twitter, hee hee. I really like the 3D model, it's very goofy. I want to hang out with people in VR chat, but I have to stop being shy and be like, hi, can we be friends? I have to stop being scared of being social. But that's hard. It's hard to make friends. It's difficult. Can I do this? Is it too big? Ooh, I got a better idea. Okay. Boomk. Boomk. Okay. Then we scale this up a little bit. Reposition. Using the ruler to reposition. Perfect. Okay, and then we're gonna go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and then we go to make it have that nice blurred edge. I want like a very big blurred edge. Like a huge one. That's better. Perf. And then we make it slightly bigger. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. I'm very stimmy today. I'm sorry. I'm like not sorry, but I'm sorry. Mouth. Okay, so this is lip. Upper lip. We're just gonna call this the upper lip mask because it's technically not a mask, but I'm gonna call it that. I haven't done VR chat before. I've done it a little bit. Sorry, I was sorry once. They put me in a room. But I've done a little bit of VR chat. I like VR chat. But I feel like it's something that's more fun with like friends or in like private, quote unquote, private settings. But that it could be really cool to like hang out with VTuber friends in. And I have a 3D model and it works in VR chat now, and so I could like go hang out with people and be me and not like random Pokemon trainer, which is what I was for a little bit. And I've had like multiple mutuals who've been like, if you ever want to hang out in VR chat, just let me know. And I go, I would love, awesome. I would love to. That sounds awesome. And then I just never reach out because I get nervous. And I'm like, I don't want to bother them. What if they're busy right now? So it's sort of like I just want to kind of catch them online. But then what if they're busy? I think I played it once when it first came out. I debated applying to work there. when I left my job, I was like, maybe I could work there. That would be cool. And then I didn't. And I don't know if that job is still open, but if it is, maybe I'll apply one day. But yeah, it was sort of just like, it seems like kind of just a cool place to hang out, with friends. And so if you have like people that you would love to meet, especially for like VTubers or furries, I think also really like it because you can just be your persona. But you can be, you can be your VTuber. And that's cool. Or you can be, whoever. You can be your Blorbo. That's also an option. If anyone doesn't know what a Blorbo is, it's just like your favorite character. Just be a character you really like. Or me, furry VTuber, yeah. Yeah. All of the above. All of the above is also a valid option. Yeah, so it's like a place where it's kind of like, it seems like a fun place for like if people want to RP or just hang out. And I know a lot of people like to just hang out and watch movies together in VR because with online friendships, you can't really physically hang out with your friends, obviously, but VR can kind of give you that, your brain will sort of still process this as kind of hanging out physically with people because the way that the world's being presented to you is very quote unquote physical. It's very immersive. And so it kind of tricks your brain into thinking that you're kind of physically with a person. Tongue drip. I've thought about it before. Would need to figure out a little model. There's also lots of free models within VR chat. I was using Penny from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet when I was running around. Escapism at its finest. Yeah, exactly. And so I was using Penny, like I just ran around in there's a lot of worlds in VR chat that's whole purpose is to just give models to people. Or like not give, but like provide models. And so people will just kind of hop in those worlds and then pick a model they like and use that. I know some VTubers also have. I know that like Rose Doodle has her mascot is like has a VR chat model that you can use. Because I've seen some of my friends use it. But I've never actually hung out with people in VR chat. I just see their screenshots. I'm like, oh, I could have gone, but I'm like never online, so people like don't invite me to things because I don't know that they're happening. I'm just like, can I come? Please, I would love to come. Just hang out with you. That would be cool. And I know that I've been invited by multiple people, but then I just don't know how to actually like act on that invitation. It's the autistic. I haven't been explicitly invited right now, so probably they hate me. Pressed up against the glass, just like, hi. Hello. Oh, that would be a really hard, but like really funny VTuber toggle. It's just pressed up against glass, like where your cheeks all... Reminds me of art I did of Izzy Bell Beeps. I did one of them like that, all pressed up against the glass. And I captioned it, do you have games on your phone? Got any game on your phone? Maybe when I like redo my model. not as a to start out toggle. That would hurt me. That model already has too many toggles. Okay, no. I need to add more of this color. There. hide this so I can make sure that that goes all the way to that line. Perfect. That'll make it look like you're pressed up on the inside of a screen who are watching you stream on. Yeah, exactly. I think that's funny. It's like, hi, can you hear me? Hello. One thing I want to do when I end up re-rigging my model, which will probably make it take way longer, because probably what I'll do is I'll do it in parts, and like y'all will slowly see the parts get added, and then when it's done, I'll be like, it's too much meta. It's the right amount of meta, I think. Is I want to, this probably wouldn't be in the showcase, but I would eventually show it off. I want to try and do 2D hand tracking, which exists. VTube Studio supports hand tracking with a webcam. I almost said the webcam. I'm not Russian. I'm German. I think it was a German accent. A webcam. And it exists, but the rigging for it is super involved. Good luck, thanks. I've like paid for tutorials on it and stuff because it's so new, but I want to try. I want it so bad on my models. I like talk with my hands so much that it just feels like something I need in my life. But it's, it would be hard. It would be difficult. Okay, I also did want to tongue. I'm just gonna name it all tongue and then name this tongue main. I wanted to tilt it slightly and do like that. I'll do that in live 2D. I'll tilt it in live 2D. We're doing it live. But yeah, it's sort of like a thing I really want to add to my model, but like something that I'm not prioritizing anytime soon. It would take a really long time, but it's something that I think I would use frequently. So I really love my 3D model, and I have like a leap motion for my 3D model to track my hands, but it does not work super great. I think the webcam would probably work slightly better because I've tested it with VTube Studio. Honestly, 2D technology has come so far. Sometimes I look at what people are doing and I'm just like, this is amazing, but I feel like at this point it'd be easier to make a 3D model. Yeah. I think for me it's just that like I love my 2D model so much and I want to use it all the time. I love my 3D model too, but it has different uses, you know? That looks good. That looks good. But no, you're absolutely correct. When it comes down to using hand tracking, 3D model would be so much easier. Arms. These little nub arms. Oh, that didn't work. Because there's no symmetry bar. Put these, redo that, go into here, stay within the same folder, and then it should work. But I have to actually... I have to undo drawing that line altogether. Okay, got it. I understand. But yeah, it would be so much easier to just do a 3D model at that point, but that's partially why I find it cool. It's not why I should find it cool, but it is partially why I find it cool. But also just because I really like the look of my 2D model, and it'd be cool to have hands. And I think with my lineless style, it would be easier because my main model is lineless. I wouldn't have the hands on any of these other like half-assed models. I love this model to death. I made it in a week. I'm thinking about full models. I've seen people who do live 2D heads that can turn full profile, and it's super interesting. I would never do that, but yes, it is really cool. And I'm like, that's super impressive. Leave me alone. Please stay over there. I'm afraid. All right, I think we have to start animating now. So we're gonna make this above. Are these arms? Yes. And then we need a below. And then this is all reference. Okay, cool. So now we need body. Okay. Animation. Y'all can't actually see my timeline, but I think that's okay. I'm just gonna make this be a little bit taller. I'll scroll y'all down so you can see what I'm doing still. But yeah, I feel like extreme head turns is a little bit overkill. I think my head turns are probably where I'm pretty comfy. I can do more, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. How I feel like there's some amount of charm that comes with 2D. And pushing 2D to their limits can be super impressive and super cool. But I like my silly little my silly little guys. My silly little dudes. We're gonna hide the arms. Okay, animation, new timeline. Try 10 FPS. I think that'll be fine. 24 frames should be plenty. I'm gonna sketch out this animation before we actually animate it. No, oop. You're so super fun, thank you. I like my art style. Thanks. It's an avocado. Thanks. I'm very stimmy today. I'm so sorry. We're gonna actually hide this. My goal is to make it look like he's, you know, he's a flame. But so I need to make him do flame things. But then also keep him this relative shape for the whole thing as best I can. I love Rhythm Heaven music. Oh, I did not want. There we go. Let's turn on onion skinning. Perfect. Vibing. Yeah. So let's push these up a little. And then that should look nice. A lot of my animating skill is just literally like fuck around and find. But not in the way that most people mean that phrase, but in the way of just figure out what looks good. Trial and error. It's a nice way to say it. Also, I think it's funny, when I was playing Pikmin, everyone was like, what is 18 plus about this stream? And I was like, because I like to know there's not children here. It's hard to moderate those. So this shouldn't. That looks good. Next frame. And make it come a little higher. A little higher. Maybe this starts to break apart. This should be a little higher, this bump. This is very lewd art. Yeah. It's 18 plus in the sense of I just want not children here, and not 18 plus in the sense of we're doing 18 plus content. Because Twitch is getting rid of the general mature tag. And so if you want to like not have kids in your space, that's just kind of, I just decided I'll keep it in the title for now until people are used to that, and then once the tag is gone, no one will know. No one will know that it's been a thing. It's a change. It'll just be that way. Smart. Taxes. Y'all love your taxes. Such responsible citizens. Okay, we need a big flame up here now. This is when we're gonna start having embers in a second. Some of these are gonna break off. There we go. Taxes, the 18 plus content, exactly. You understand. For adults only. Because we talk about taxes and briefcase. The most adult language. Bruh. Here, I'll do you one better. Today, I had to figure out my insurance plan and schedule doctor's appointments. Redeem taxes. See, how's this looking? Ooh. Oh, it's alright. Maybe animating slightly too slow for this frame rate, but that's okay. I think we'll figure it out. Frame rate's easy to mess with. So now we do a little ember has burnt off. We can pull back a little. And we can pull back a little. And then try to regain those shapes from before. And see if that reads. Kind of reads. See if it reads in the end. Like it. Okay, so I need to not be doing these in one stroke. They sent my taxes back to me because apparently I forgot one signature, even though the online form said just printed mail. Dang. Taxes, man. Yeah, today I had to figure out a new insurance plan. Make phone calls. Schedule doctor's appointments. You know, the real 18 plus content here. Why I was late to stream, or like not late, but like why I had to start stream a little later than our normal start time. Sad. Yeah, insurance expensive. Okay, let me do. And then if we pull this over here and just watch it go. I need to fix the body, but I think the top is all right. I think we need maybe one more frame. We can figure out the body of the fire. I think the top's not bad. Poggies. This discussion reminded me of a show, Agretzico. I've heard it described as a show for children ages 20 and up. Because the mature content is more because it would fly over kids' heads more than being inappropriate, yeah. Agretzico is hard for me to watch sometimes. Who's that little guy? Hi, Nen. Hello. I'm working on his animation. I need to fix the body, but look at him go. Look at him go. Never watched it, but I heard it was very adult. It is very adult, yes. It's about, you know, someone losing passion for their job and having to figure out how to, you know, keep going with that. I really look so good with that. We also have his face and his little arms. We're just sketching out the actual animation for his body. And then I'm gonna do a separate animation for the horns because they're gonna be on a different layer. Because what I want to do is I want to have the eye clipped to the body so that it'll always be like running to the edge of the fire, even as it like animates. So I'm gonna have the horns on a different layer so it doesn't clip onto those. So that's the plan. I'm glad you like it so far. Wait, I need to clean up the body real quick. But I think we got the top pretty good. That should do it, I think. I'm trying to make sure there's at least 2 frames where he has his, like, iconic shape. That's the plan, so we're gonna clean up the body a little bit. Don't like this frame. For the body. Sounds good. Yes, I do. I'm glad. I'm glad. A lot of me animating is trial and error, so there will be probably quite a bit of figuring it out, but I'm having fun. I like animating. It's fun and cool. I think that looks nicer for the body. So I'm gonna need to remember that some of this will be covered up by the horns. I think for the big flame, the body needs to be a little bit thinner because all the flame is kind of moved up there. Sort of like he maintains his mass. And then, yeah, it can kind of pop back out when he... I think it's closer. Closer. I love how cute he's coming out. I'm gonna be very excited to see him move. So I think because of the way that he is, he can have some fun movements. I want to give his body like some jiggle physics, which I think will be fun. Like on top of the frame by frame animation, which I think will make him have some fun movements. Okay, again, the body is not quite right, but it's looking closer. This one. This one's bugging me. I think for this one, we're gonna go for like an even slimmer shape. Maybe... Ooh, I got an idea. I got an idea. Oh, this song reminded me. Among Us is getting an animated show. Among Us is getting an animated series. I don't know if y'all heard about that. I saw it on Twitter. I'm actually kind of excited. I think that's gonna be really funny. I'm excited to see what they do with it. Gonna make you grow back out to the shape slowly instead of just kind of popping up. Oops, that's the wrong, incorrect line. And also for those who don't follow me on Twitter, I was streaming Pikmin last week and I got my first ever Pikmin 1 victory. I'm very proud of myself. I'll try and go for this exact shape. It's the one I'm following in the other frames. Yeah, Pikmin's hard. Okay, I need this frame to do something slightly different for this new motion I'm going for. To sort of just be the in-between these two existing frames. Okay, that should work. Okay, that should look nice. Yeah! Okay, so now what we do. we create a new animation folder on top of this one, new animation folder, and we use the existing things to draw the line art, and then another one for the color, and all that jazz. All that jazz. Boop. Okay, new frame. We're just gonna pretty much trace this. Oh, I did a new folder. New frame. Pretty faithfully as best we can. So let's see. I want to try and get this line weight. This line thickness, I should say. Excuse me. What is happening? Oh, I'm going under. That's what's happening. That'll work. Okay. We're gonna clip that orange to make sure it doesn't go over the lines. Which means we may have to make the lines separate it from the color. But now that I'm thinking about it now, that shouldn't be too hard. Let me make the lines break from the color occasionally, but I think that might actually kind of look cool with the fire. But we shall see. Okay. Frame 1. Oops. Move to 2. Boop. Nope. Boop. There we go. I need to turn off onion skinning for this one because I am just following the existing lines. I can also probably hide reference for this so I can just clearly see what I'm doing. We're just animating a little fire guy. I'm having so much fun. He's so cute. I love little fire guys. He reminds me of Calcifer in the best of ways. Okay, new layer. Trying to make it look as like Billy Crystal. I always forget that it's the same voice actor as freaking Mike Wazowski, and then I watch the movie and I go, oh, hi. Hi, Mike Wazowski. What are you doing here? But I also love Calcifer. He's just a funny little guy. I think my favorite thing is that when I went to read the books, it is, without spoiling the books are like, or the book, I guess. There is a sequel, but it's not relevant, which I haven't read it. But the book is quite different, but Calcifer is still snooty as ever, and I'm like, perfect. He's not changed. I'm glad. That is how he should be. He's really good, lol. He's probably my favorite character. I have a shirt that says, I hope all your bacon burns on it. I need to clean this up. Just a touch. I'm gonna blur these lines at the end to get the kind of like glowy effect that the reference has. That I did. To try and match the ones that Nen's model has. But I still want the lines to be pretty clean. If possible. If es possible. Spanglish. May all your bacon burn is actually no, it's Calcifer. I think. Cause I think it's when Howl is cooking on Calcifer, he like bullies Calcifer, or when Sophie's cooking with Calcifer, she bullies Calcifer. She's like, come on, Calcifer. He's like, may all your bacon burn. It's like, that's not very nice. It's to one of them when they're cooking with him. He gets mad. He gets sassy. I also watched a big video essay. I've watched multiple video essays about Howl's Moving Castle. One of my favorite, if not my favorite, Ghibli movies. It's that or Spirited Away, but I think, and also Kiki. Kiki, Howl, and Spirited Away are my three go-tos for Ghibli movies. I have multiple Kiki things in my house. Could be in both, though. It could. It definitely could. I remember hearing something like that from Pocoroso, because it's a pigman saying he wants you to... your pork products ruined. I'm going to watch this. Y'all will hear this, so I will... I'm going to mute the music for a second so they all don't hear this. I don't want to get copyright stricken. Yeah, definitely a Calcifer line, but it could also be in both. It's true. Could be in both movies. The quality is chef's kiss. It's beautiful. But it did the job of telling us what we needed to know. The funniest thing for me about Howl's Moving Castle is that me and my siblings like hyperfixated on Howl's for a while, and my parents, or my dad specifically, I guess, had a DVD player in the back of his like van. So whenever we drove on like big car rides, we would watch movies in the back, me and my siblings. And the movie that we watched for a while was Howl's Moving Castle. My parents had never seen it, but they had listened to the movie multiple times. And the dog, Heem, I think his name is, like coughs and wheezes, and one of our dogs like coughs and wheezes a lot, and they're like, is that, like, what is that? And we're like, it's a dog. And they're like, oh, like Zero. And we were like, oh no. So now my family thinks of that dog like our dog. He's getting so old. I'm not ready. He's getting so old. He's like 15 now. He's such an old boy, but he's also like the best dog ever. The best little guy. But every time I see Heen, I'm like, it's like Zero. Even though they're like nothing alike. There's more glitch frames than normal frames. I just have a very similar Howl's Moving Castle experience. I don't know, it's just one of those movies. I really want to actually read the book sometime. Oh, I made a layer when I should have made an animation layer. Boop. There we go. What am I being? Hydrate. I'm hydrating, actually. I've made lots of progress on my my new VTuber room, and I'm very excited. You won't see it until debut, but I'm still very excited. I'm very, very excited. I'm trying to redo my overlays. I might leave this one the same, because this one's kind of just fine. I didn't mean to do that. This one's kind of good. It's fine, but I'm debating. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. We're talking about Ghibli movies. But yeah, so other movies that my siblings and I watched in the car were usually dictated by our youngest sibling, who is 9 years younger than me. And he would hyperfixate on movies hard, and it was to the point where he would get upset if we weren't watching a movie in the car. And so even for like a 5-minute car ride, like to go to dinner or something, we would have to be watching the movie that he was currently hyperfixating on. And which obviously we didn't know that that's what it was. It was just like, he's obsessed with this movie. What do we do? Shout out to Finding Nemo, Ratatouille, and Shrek 2 for back of car movies. Good picks, good picks. Good, especially Cars. Oh, you didn't say Cars. I don't know why my brain saw back of car movies and you said the Cars in there, and I was like, yeah, of course, that makes sense. That's a good car movie. It's just Cars. But one of the movies, so a few of the highlights for my baby brother, and by baby brother I mean like he's way younger than me, but like still, he was like in elementary school at the time. My baby brother's movie picks. Indiana Jones 2, the one where they rip out a guy's heart. The movie that invented PG-13, basically. Indiana Jones 2. Jaws, the Johnny Depp Willy Wonka, not the OG Willy Wonka movie, but the Johnny Depp Willy Wonka movie. I remember those were a handful, and so like when he was really into the Johnny Depp Willy Wonka movie, whenever my mom would drive him somewhere and like he couldn't watch the movie, he would like start crying. He would like throw a fit, and so she would have to play the soundtrack for him so that he so that he could calm down, because otherwise he was like like soothable. You could not calm him down. When I was in Cub Scouts, my mom and I took a bus to our troop, and they put on Howl's Moving Castle, but we could barely see, or we could barely hear because of the bus full of kids. My mom and I never seen any anime, so we were very confused but intrigued. Later we found the movie and it became a New Year's tradition to watch Howl's Moving Castle. Inconsolable, thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Also, at 12:20, nice! I'm glad you're getting some writing done, because I know that you had been like wanting to for a bit. But it wasn't working out, so I'm glad you're getting some done. If we finish this guy's art quick enough, we might even be able to toss him into live 2D. I have another mascot models art I want to work on, but I might do that tomorrow. Tomorrow during the day, because I want to start doing Wednesday during the day streams. I was supposed to do it sooner, but I kind of just died. I should save. I should make a save redeem, but I don't work on art often enough on stream. Like I do, but I don't. But maybe y'all just know that it's only for art streams. I don't know. I work on art more than I used to. Art streams used to be very rare. And now they're kind of more the norm. Must be good for gaming also, true. I won't have as much control. I'm trying to do more art streams. Art streams are fun. They kind of, I'm not diagnosed, but I tend to have trouble with starting tasks in a way that is very reminiscent of ADHD. And so having art streams helps me like have a time where I'm just going to sit down and work. And the nice thing is that because y'all are here, it kind of doesn't get so like boring, and I don't have to get distracted looking for a YouTube video to watch or listen to. I just hang out and chat, and that's really nice. Or I can just hyper focus if like, you know, there aren't too many people in chat, but I can still like watch, and knowing that people could be here it sort of gives me that body doubling, which if you haven't heard the term is just a popular term for when ADHD people like sit with someone else and that makes them do their work. It sort of gets my brain in body doubling mode. Save. Okay, I hit save. You can put down the gun. Mostly tired of sucking at playing games. I'm not bad at games, but people tend to be more engaged when I'm drawing than when I'm playing games. But I like playing games on stream, and I will probably continue to do it. But we'll do more art streams, because also as I take more commissions, it gives me like a scheduled time to make sure, excuse me, I make progress on commissions, which also just helps me stay in the habit of working on stuff, which helps make stuff easier. +1 to body doubling. Also, hi, welcome in, Jade. I assume you go by Jade and not Stormlight, but let me know. But yeah, body doubling helps, and I know that for other people it helps that I stream this because they can then body double with me, and everyone gets benefits, you know? Everyone wins. Oops. Everyone wins. And people can ask me questions about my workflow or anything they want to learn, and I like answering questions because that's how I learned a lot of stuff. Your cousin. Oh, hi! Hello. Just said it was your first time chat. I like Jade. Okay, cool. Welcome in, Jade. You can call me Ray. Though, my real name's not a secret. At least my first name. My real first name is not a secret. This is... yeah. Cool. Woo! Last name Spark? Yeah. You got it. No, my actual name, my username at least, comes from, partially my real first name. And then, I was called Sparky in high school. I was nicknamed Sparky by someone at church, and it was one of the only nicknames I didn't hate growing up. Because I had very few good nicknames in my life. Namely ones that were like really like the word I'm thinking of, the word I'm using to describe it is maybe not the best, but like heavy in the mouth, like had lots of consonants. Just felt uncomfortable to say. But then you know, Sparky was cute. I liked Sparky. But also someone in high school was like, I'm gonna come up with a name. Ray, I've had you on in the background while watering plants and getting food. Want to say hi before dropping off? Yeah, no worries. Thanks for lurking. I appreciate it. And I hope that your plants are nice and watered now. My name is a puzzle of my real name, so if people want to dox me, they gotta put in the work. It's valid. And it should be how it is. Yeah, I got called Sparky in high school, and which was much better than my other high school nickname, which one of my friends just came up to me one day and was like, I'm gonna give you a nickname. And I went, oh, okay. And they're like, I'm gonna think of a great one. Just give me a few days. And I went, oh, okay. And then a few days later, they came up to me, like, put a hand on my shoulder and like, I'm gonna call you Frito Pie. And I went, huh? Can I ask why? And they went, nope, I'm gonna call you Frito Pie. Just cuz. I was like, okay, thanks. Hated that nickname. I hated it so much. It's the worst nickname I've ever had. And it had no meaning. They just wanted to call me that. And I don't even like Fritos. I never ate Frito pies. I don't think I've ever had one. Ever. And Ray never spoke to people again. Yep. This is an AI voice, actually. It's not my real voice. You'll never find out what I sound like. Beep boop bop. Beep 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 boop bop. Shoot, that's my real voice. Oh no. Here, wait. I'm sorry guys that you had to find out I've been using a voice filter all along to make me sound more human instead of a robot. I'll turn it off. Hi, this is my real voice. I hope you'll forgive me for keeping it a secret for so long. I hope that you'll understand that this is very personal to me. And be kind, and understanding. Why I was so scared of the man showing up. Alright, sorry, this is also a voice filter. I'm like double lying to you.
This is my real voice, okay? I'm sorry. You VTubers are all just men with cute female-looking avatars. I'm sorry.
But I'll put it back on for the branding. The first one sounded like you just put a metal tube over your mouth, kind of. Not just a robot, a man robot. I know, I'm sorry you had to find out this way. That looks pretty cute. I feel like the earlier ones have thicker lines than some of the later ones. So I want to try and unify that a little more. I'm gonna do that by cheating! Haha! Cheating! Hehehe! I'm cheating. An android rather than a G9. A mandroid. He doesn't have my best intentions in man or in mind. What do you mean, guys? I said to be kind when I was revealing my real voice to you. It was very personal. Hi, welcome in! I don't know why my shout out didn't work, but hi, let me give you a shout out. Welcome in, Doodles Sport and community. I hope you guys had a wonderful stream. Can I do this right? Let me copy your username. But hi, Doodle Sprout. Welcome in, friends. I'm Ray. I hope you're having a wonderful day. My pronouns are she, they. There we go. Hello, Raiders. Thank you so much for the follow. I Doodle Ray. It's sprouting up in your stream. That's so cute. I hope you. Hello, my pronouns are they, them. Welcome in. I hope that you guys had a wonderful stream. Don't forget to, you know, get up, stretch, get some water, get some food. What were you up to? I hope it went well, whatever it was. If anyone TikTok and I think you're really cool, oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm working on a model right now. I was drawing emotes. Nice. Nice. Drawing emotes is always fun. Okay, that looks good. We're gonna rasterize that down. And then do the same thing on this one. Perfect. We're working on a little guy model, as I call them. I don't like that one as much. Maybe we don't need quite as much. Thank you so much for thank you so much for throwing things at me. But yeah, we're working on a little guy model, as I call them, or a mascot model for Yokai Nen. This is sort of how things are looking so far. We're working on animating his little fire body. You're so cool. What the heck, I adore. Thank you. I have many of them. OMG, hi, I'm a Disrow. Welcome in. Salami Meats. I love your name. We're working on this this little guy model for Yokai Nen. He's gonna be a little TTS guy. This guy's a little TTS guy. He's currently stuck to my tail. Usually isn't, but I just, you know what? I let him vibe. He put away his pen. There we go. He's the real artist here. But yeah, we're working on this. I just finished animating the flame, so we were inking it, and we're about to color it. He said I want to draw. He does. He's taped to the tail. Yeah, he got stuck. It's static electricity, really. But I hope you guys had a wonderful stream. Again, don't forget to eat, drink some water if you need to. Go to the bathroom, take care of yourself. No need to stick around. If you gotta go do something else. But I really appreciate swinging by and bringing your community over. You know, holy heck, you didn't need to do that. So I very much appreciate it. But we gotta do some coloring. Alrighty. I can maybe make this really easy. If I hide everything else. Boop. I'm gonna do this the fun way. Okay. Can I get this to work? Actually, turn the reference back on so I can grab the color I need. This pretty yellow. And then we're going to, using the paint bucket tool for reference all layers. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, is this... Oh, I'm not in the right... not in the right folder. That would explain why it's not working. Oh, gorgeous. Frame 3, gorgeous. Frame 4, new layer, gorgeous. Frame 5, gorgeous. Have to catch these little, oops, these little runaway guys. Is it animated 2D and then rigged? Or no rig frame. It will be animated in 2D and then rigged. Yes, correct. I'm going to make this animate onto a parameter and then put some deformers on it. I'm gonna have some fun physics with it. Thank God for bucket fill, right? I'm so used to Procreate now, where I don't have a very good bucket fill. There are ways around it, but it's still so nice to have again. But yes, he will be rigged, and I'm very excited. It's gonna be very fun to rig. If we get far enough tonight, which I don't know if it will, we'll probably get to the point where he's ready for rigging tonight, which will be awesome. We've actually only been live for a little bit, so we actually might get to some rigging today, which would be awesome. So awesome. Well, I think that's his body animated, so now we can kind of put some of the pieces together and clean up anything that needs cleaning up. Look at him go. I need to move his arms together. Closer. That's just fine. I sort of expected that. Arms. So I have to first turn off the symmetry. Then we're just gonna push. Oop, I have to push on the folder, not on the layer. There we go. Push. And then maybe down. Put his arms like here. Doing the arms is hard when the body moves. Yeah, that looks much better. There's a couple where it doesn't work. Cool, I observe. Feel free to observe. Also, I see your Belby look. I love Izzy. Here, wait. I love Izzy. I sometimes talk like Izzy. There we go. I am also subscribed to the Bell Beeps. They're a big inspiration to me. I love them and their work. I commissioned them for my my desktop background. My favorite pieces of art that I own. That looks better. I also love the person who made that. I love Izzy. Okay, cool. We have to do one more set of animating, actually. Spree's emote! Spree spin! You're just like, you have immaculate taste. The most immaculate of tastes, actually. Spin. I might be able to get away with Stillhorns. Let's see what Stillhorns looks like, and then see. You know? We'll see. Have to actually make a layer. So if Stillhorns looks fine, I might go with that. Put the color down. Put the color down. Now we're gonna do a trick where I put it inside a little folder. So I bring this little folder out, put these lines in there, and then I can color along the folder. That'll be nice. Whoop. Nope. Incorrect. There we go. If we copy and paste this horn and just flippity-floppity it, put it over here. I know that the eye looks a little funky. That is okay. That is all right. Doesn't look bad. I think we can get away with Stillhorns. I think I want to draw them differently. I think that's gonna be the trick. I think we can get away with it. I want to draw them differently. Spree's my friend. I adore her. I guess we run in the same circles. Spree is so good. We're mutuals. I want to talk to Spree more. It's all one big family. It seems like it. Oh, I love Spree. Love Spree. I'm so happy that she got partner. I'm so happy for her. She deserved it so much. I live so much. She's so fun. She's so fun. I probably have multiple stems that come from both Spree and Izzy. Now, if I do this horn, do I like it better or worse? Number 1 or number 2? Like I'm at the eye doctor. I really like the shape the horns have in this still, but he gets so small. So I think I am gonna animate the horns. I think I'm gonna animate them. I think it'll just be easier. Even though it's not easier. It's not, but it is, you know? It's just easier. It's just easier to do more work sometimes. Okay. Hide these guys. We're gonna try and do. So I really love this horn shape. Hide this too. Honk. I'll just animate them. Yeah. Also, thank you for the hydrate. More besties of Spree. Any buddies of Spree are welcome here. Uni's stopped by before. I was part of Uni's doodle-a-thon for a little bit. Or just a little bit. So I need to stop being silly, stupid. I need one more folder. Other this. This is gonna be a pain to clean up. By the way. Oop. Yeah, folder won't work anymore. Of course. So we're gonna do it the sad way. There, that should work. At least I have practice for it from Procreate.
I'll just animate it. It's fine. It's fine. It'll make it look cooler. It'll be cool.
I sort of want the horns to feel like they're like a part of his flame, but then the horns just aren't being affected by it. You know? You know? It'll get that vibe I want so much better if I just do this. Ah, thank you. Hello, Zeno. Hello. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Perfect. I can't do them on the same layer because I want to make sure I can like get across the rotation correctly. So we're gonna make even more folders. The folder is conflicted about fighting a small blind girl. I'm very stimmy today. I don't know what's gotten into me. Oh, I am so goofy silly today. I think I'm feeling very relieved because I figured out my insurance stuff, which was making me very, very stressed before. And now it's settled. It's expensive, but settled. And so from here, it's like, okay, now I just have to wait for everything to process, and then I'll be fine, and then I won't have to worry about not having health insurance. For anyone new here, because I know we have some friends, I recently left my job. I got that BLT, and I'm using a thing to get new medical insurance, but like, while I'm not working. And I was really nervous about it because it was going to run out in a few days, and I'm currently going to multiple appointments, and I'm like, I'm gonna die. The boulder is no longer conflicted about fighting a small blind girl. BLT? It's a term from Spree's circle. I think it's based off of a meme. It's like everyone could use a nice BLT, and it looks like it stands for something. It's like BLT, and then B just says quitting your job. Quitting your job. Have a good look. I do want a BLT though. That's fair. That's understandable. I have a job, but no insurance. Oof. That's rough, buddy. And I say that to quote Sokka and not to make fun of you. Because that is rough. Bacon, lettuce, tomato. Had a BTLA rap a few days ago and I want more. What's the A? I know what the B, L, and T stand for. Nope, okay. Can I do it this way? Nope, okay. Never mind. Never mind. It'll probably look cooler actually with a little bit of line foil on the horns. It'll make them look more like they're part of the fire, I think. Zuko's the only one. Zuko's the one to... Yes, thank you, sorry. Zuko talking to Sokka. Unclench your jaw. Thank you, phone. Unclench your jaw, chat. Relax your shoulders. Release the tension. I have a reminder to goes off every hour to tell me to... Oh, boy. I love being an art teacher. I just wish it paid better. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, I really wanted to be an art teacher. And then my parents were like, no, you don't want to be an art teacher. And I'm like, why? It sounds cool. And they're like, it doesn't pay well. And I was like, but I want to be an art teacher. It sounds cool. But for me, it was about, I just like art. And I like teaching people things. But for me, I ended up becoming a programmer. And I do enjoy programming, but the industry sucks.
It sucks so much.
It's basically super common to just work you to the bone and tell you to get over it when you say, hey, I'm dying. And they're like, too bad, we're not making enough money. So work harder. And I was working at a job that I was working really hard at, but I was burning myself out a lot. And I hadn't been to the dentist in multiple years. I hadn't been to the doctor in multiple years. I still need to get like an actual doctor. But I was having a lot of issues. And I was like, I need to go to the doctor finally. And so I started going to the doctor. I started going to the dentist. I had tons of fillings I had to catch up on. And then I got threatened to be fired because I was not doing enough work. And so I left. But I was not planning on leaving as early as I did, but I was looking forward to trying to leave and, you know, do art commissions for a little bit. It's not gonna pay the bills, but I have enough savings to back up on, which is nice. Life of a computer scientist. Oof, good for you. Thank you. It was scary, but it was good. It's what I needed. Okay. I need to clean up the line art for this layer, not the layer I cleaned it up for. Oopies. But what I can do. But what I can do. No, I want to do the line boil.
I lied.
But yeah, it was important for me, and I needed it for sure. But, you know, wink wonk. But I have plenty of savings. I'm not in danger. And I've been really thankful to be able to actually not stress about going to appointments and stuff. You're so real. Like, they're so messed up to us programmers for the most part, lol. It's crazy. Because, like, outside of the tech world, people are like, oh, programmers have it so easy, which is fair. Compared to retail, I don't have to deal with people yelling at me in my face, which is nice for not giving them thing, but my boss yells at me in my face for not writing enough lines of code this week. It's like, that's not how this works. They're like, last week you delivered like 4 features, and like those 4 features were fixing typos. And like, this week you've only delivered 1 feature. It's like, because that 1 feature was like a million different things packaged into 1 feature. And they're like, but it should be the same. And it's like, it's not how that works. I was like, please understand.
Please, I'm just a little guy. I am just a little guy. Please understand. Please.
That's the color. Please understand. I am just one person. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't work in tech, tech is very prominent. Like, when you think of what's wrong with capitalism, tech is usually like concentrated capitalism at its worst. And it's no fun, but it does pay well. And I wish that other careers paid well too, so I didn't have to feel like, the term I usually hear is golden handcuffs, where it's like you're trapped by the money you make, but you are miserable. Yes, OMG. You just gotta go for a tech startup where everyone is young and screws around. I've been to a tech startup where, and it was also not good because the CEO hired too many people and kept telling us we just have to keep doing more and producing more because we're running out of money. And then we ran out of money and he fired half the company, including me. So, you know. Except mine was an internship for a resume for future company stuff. Did not end up applying myself enough. I should try again soon.
Tech is just hard. It's not your fault.
Sort of the vibe. It's just, it's brutal out there. It's brutal out there. But yeah, I've heard people use the term golden handcuffs, because like when I did my first career, like first full-time job as a software engineer that was not an internship. So my first like out of college, not internship job, I was placed on a team with, if you can't tell from my voice and my general design, I consider myself like demi-girl, like towards non-binary female, but still girl. Women in tech identify more with femininity when I'm surrounded by men. And it's like, I will be the woman in this room for the sake of all of you guys not getting away with bullshit. Because they will try. I tried as a data analyst and I learned that I didn't want to be a data analyst. Fair. But my first full-time job as an engineer, I worked for this manager who just wanted everyone to do things the way he would have done them, even if they knew more than him. Cough, cough, I did. Because they put me on that team in hopes that I would help it run smoother, because I had a kind of reputation from my internships with that company for doing, like, well at a job, and he was kind of misogynistic and a jerk. I feel that vibe. As I am a woman with men and a man with women, a lot of times, it's like, I will be the woman right now, because, man, y'all need to learn to shut up. Yeah, like, the whole team was not the nicest of people. Like, some of them were okay people, but they're not, like, people I would have, like, hung out with all the time. And, like, for example, I remember we went out to a team lunch, and one of the people I got along with best on that team was commenting on the waitress's cleavage. Which is not great. But, like, I couldn't leave that job because if I did, I would have to pay the company back, like, $10,000, and I'm like, I can't afford to do that. I have to just kind of suck it up and deal with it. Like, I can't really deal with it any other way. Pain. Yeah, so I feel like the tech industry is a lot like that, except it's not like quite as, if I leave, I'll have to pay $10,000, but like, if I leave, I'll never, like, I'm making a lot of money right now. And so obviously I want to continue to make good money because I don't want to die, because the world is becoming so expensive, even though I'm not making as much money as I used to because they stopped giving me raises like 4 years ago. And so I find a lot of programmers are absolutely miserable at their jobs, but they stay because of the paycheck. And I know more than a few people who are in that position, and it sucks. It's no good. Hi, EXO! It's me. But yeah, that's why I left. And I will probably go back at some point, but not right now. Right now, I'm just vibing. We're just having a good time. And it's good. Make your own company, VTuber Programming, LLC. I've thought about it. I think part of me wants to, before I go back to having a full-time job, make, like, pay-to-use assets and stuff. Because I'm taking a break from programming right now because my brain is tired. My brain said, hi, can we not for a minute? And I went, okay. Because I got that autistic burnout. That former gifted kid burnout. But yeah, it's sort of just a thing of, I'm probably gonna try and make some pay-to-use assets, maybe emotes, maybe, some little models. Because I wanna try and make some stuff that, can maybe get me some passive income while I'm just programming, so then if I get into a position where I'm like, I really need to leave this job, I don't have to feel as like, but I won't make any money for a while, which will still be true. It'll be a lot less money, but I'll have like more stuff going on, which will be nice. I also want to, before I go back, work on OC stuff and just like heal, heal emotionally, which has already happened, and I've only been gone for like a few weeks, and so that's been really, really nice. I only needed a little bit of a break, but I could not get that at my old job. But I'm still friends with a lot of my old coworkers because they were great. It was just my manager that sucked. It's you! Happy to hear that you've been feeling better. I've been doing a lot better. It's also been nice because I had a lot of like things that I needed to do that were gonna take like a lot of time and a lot of like just, you know, like I've been doing physical therapy, which I mentioned before, because for over a year, I've been having jaw pain and ear pain and shoulder pain and neck pain. Turns out they were all related. And I've been able to actually go to physical therapy multiple times a week and not have to worry about scheduling it between meetings and getting in trouble for being offline too much and having to make up the time that I lost at my like physical therapy meeting, and I can just go and relax and, you know, actually focus on taking care of myself, which I hadn't been able to do for a long time. And that's been so important and has helped my stress levels a whole lot. For a long time, for the past few months, I've been waking up in the middle of the night, or the past months before I quit, waking up in the middle of the night, like, with my heart racing because I was so stressed that it was like literally waking me up in the middle of the night. And I couldn't remember what my dream was, but my heart would be going like 160 beats per minute when I woke up at like 5 a.m. and I'm like, this is not healthy. This is not okay. And that hasn't happened since I quit, and it's nice. It's nice. I'm not dying anymore. Yippee! When a job literally starts to kill you. Thank you for the stretch. I need that. Make a mobile game with microtransactions. I mean, that would do it. Make a gacha game. Oh, that was a good stretch. Yeah, I've been doing a lot better. It's been really helping. So it's been nice that I don't have to worry about getting in trouble for taking care of myself, which I think is the key and the crux of it. And so if you're getting in trouble for taking care of yourself, that is not a healthy environment. Don't do that. Bye. So I always wanna like focus on stuff that makes me happy for a little while. And right now, that's VTubing and streaming and hanging out with y'all, so yeah. That's what we're doing, and it's good. It's happy. And that little cat from TikTok. Happy, happy, happy. Bum, 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 bum. Happy, 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 happy. That one. I'm that right now. And like, it feels so freeing. But I do want to hang out more with the coworkers that I used to work with because they were cool. Thank you for the head pads. I don't know why that didn't work. There you go. There you go. I'll give them to you myself. If they did work and I missed it, bonus head pads. This one frame makes him look so funny. I think it'll look nice in motion. Yeah, that looks nice. It makes the horns really like look part of the fire. They don't move a lot, but they do. They like both look solid and move, and it's nice. He's coming along. He's actually really close to being done. I mean, look at him. Like done before rigging, of course. It's alive. I have to do all the like extra bits. Like I have to do the inside of the mouth and the cheek puff and all of the emote stuff, but coming along. It's coming along very quickly. Sometimes you just like think about something a whole lot, and then when you actually do it, you're like, oh, well, that went so quick because I've been hyper fixating on it in my brain. And then when I actually had to do it, it didn't take that long. That's the other reason why I like doing art streams, because they sort of like give me that chance to actually sit down and do it after thinking about it a whole lot. Ace Attorney moment. I love Ace Attorney. I love Ace Attorney so much. When I did the drawing characters from memory game with Coda Blicky for the VTuber SummerSlam, it was with a few other VTubers, and we had to provide a list of media that we enjoyed for Coda to pull characters from, so that we could, you know, actually know whoever we were supposed to be drawing from memory. Like, they could assume we knew the character because we said we knew them. When you draw these, do you draw them to match the model? I hope questions are okay. Questions are totally fine. To some extent. So when I do these, usually the client presents me with some kind of concept. But this is Nen's model. It was actually rigged by Izzy. It's a little bit smushed in here because I was grabbing it for colors. And I shrunk this image. But that's Nen. And so the concept was a little kind of wisp yokai from you know, like Japanese mythology. And there was a general concept, and I kind of went and I did some variations, and we ended up settling on this. And the colors I did pull from the model generally, so that's where a lot of these colors are from, so that they'll go really nice when it's with the model. My throat sounds like it's dying. It is not. I am fine. I just need to drink some water. There we go. But another one that I did was the client wanted sort of like a little blobby cat of their normal model, and so I ended up landing on this little guy. It basically took some elements. Oh, do the blush, it's so cute. It's like a boo, a little scared boo. But they're like, you know, like a little cat with horns. There's a lot of Sakura blossom imagery, and they have that tail. But they wanted like a kind of squishy cat, little guy. So, I presented them with a black and a white version. Here was some of this was what they were presented with, and they liked both of them, both the black and the white version, so we did a version of that with a color change toggle. Here, I can, I have him. He's TTS, so he might go off if y'all set off on bot, but here he is. So here's the finished model we did for that. There he is. But that's the model we ended up with. He's zooming. Okay, goodbye. Well, thank you so much. I wanted to know for feature stuff because looking for folks who do pet TTS thingy and like what you're doing. Well, yeah. I open up for these pretty regularly now. I'm hoping because they're a little bit quicker on the turnaround. I'm working on this one other one, and one's is kind of on deck. I'm waiting for some more references from the client because they don't want me to do the design. They just want me to do a pre-existing design, which is fine. I charge a small design fee if it's not a pre-existing design, but yeah. That's how we got to this little guy. Yeah, usually I'm presented with the concept. I'm also doing a mascot model right now for Sky Tea, and Sky Tea wanted their model, their like normal design, but food, and I maybe overcomplicated it for myself and gave myself too much work, but I really like it. We're gonna be working on that tomorrow during the day. But we're working on this. I don't know where it went. So we're gonna create new from clipboard. Working on this with Sky Tea. Sounds good to me. My model won't be rigged until sometime next year, so if you're hoping I maybe hit. Yeah, no worries. Brain go faster than fingers, not a problem. Me too. So cute. The cat bean looks so smug in motion. He's very smug. That was part of the request, was he was supposed to be very smug. And so I made sure to capture that as best I could. But yeah, this is the model for Sky Tea. I maybe made it way overcomplicated, but I designed it, so that's my fault. But yeah, the prompt was sky, which, you know, they're them, but food. And so I took her design and I did a few different variations. I'll see if I can find them, because when I'm done, I'm gonna put all of the variations in the portfolio with this. Okay, yeah, here we go. I don't know why that. Boop. Nope. Boop. These were the variations that I presented her with. There we go. So I did like a normal base sky that I was going to, you know, use to draw over for the other ones. So we had this kind of boba and fruit inspired one. This kind of desserts themed one that had a bit of bread and desserts, because when we talked, we were kind of like bread and desserts makes sense. I was like, are there any foods you like that you'd want to try messing around with? And she was like, I like soup, but I don't know how you'd incorporate that. So this was sort of just supposed to be like a soup one, and in her design sheet had a specific soup in there for stuff that they like. So I was using that as reference, but it's like a noodle soup. And then the boba one. And then she liked the boba and soup one, so I did another round to finalize designs, and this was what I sent. And so we had the fruit and milk tea one and the bread and soup, so this was sort of like a more finalized design to see what was liked. And then from there we decided to keep, oops, I made it too big again. We decided to keep the kind of spoon style from this right one, because we liked having a big prop from this soup design. Ended up feeling like the colors were a little bit too chaotic on this one, which I agreed. It's really cute, but I felt like the colors were kind of well, this one is a very nice, the bread one's a very nice, like, overall color palette. And then from there, I took this spoon style, made it go with the colors of the first one, and ba-bam! Ryan ones for those honey bear bottles. It's so cute. I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy with how it came out. And we're gonna be working on drawing up the model art for that one tomorrow.
That's the plan.
But yeah, as an explanation of how that works. So it's yeah. And never be shy to ask questions. I'm always happy to talk about stuff.
Happy to help.
But yeah, that's how it goes. We need Okay, no, we need more on this. Okay,
That's what's happening. I remember where we are.
Dun. I might have to move the eye up slightly so it doesn't end up getting too clipped by the horn.
I think it'll be okay.
Did you save the progress? I will save in just a second. I should really make that save redeem. Y'all have convinced me. Okay, now I've saved. This song is in my brain. Have fun rigging the soup. I'm actually really excited to rig the soup. I've been wanting to mess around with rigging liquids for like a hot second. And so when it was like, I can rig soup, can I rig soup, please? It's maybe overcomplicated for what I charged, but I don't care. I'm very excited to rig soup. I'm so happy. You are a bold one. It's fine. I'm very excited, actually. I've wanted to mess. So for me, my favorite part of rigging is physics. So when it was like, I can rig soup. I can rig soup. Thank you. I can rig soup. Please, let me rig soup. I'm buying clothes. I'm at soup. It looks so good. Okay, we have one more horn to do. Yo! What do you mean you're at soup? I'm at soup. Well, hurry up and get over here. I can't, I'm buying clothes. Let me go to the next. There we go. And speaking of the meme, someone found soup. I've seen soup that sells clothes. It comes around every few years. And I'm always like, soup! It's soup! It's here! It's real! I sounded like Mickey Mouse for a second. It's real! Oh boy! I was hanging out with a friend. This is like the most embarrassing story. It's not. I have more embarrassing stories, but I was hanging out with a friend and I started laughing and I legitimately laughed a Mickey Mouse laugh. And that friend is in chat, so they can confirm that it happened. But I was laughing and then like in the middle of laughing, like a legitimate like, like escaped me and it sounded just like Mickey Mouse. And I was like, I immediately shut my mouth and was like, please forget that ever happened. I was so unhappy. It's true, I was there. There you go. I was so embarrassed that my face went like burning hot. I was like, no. I played too much Kingdom Hearts as a child, yet here you are. I know. I'm a hypocrite. I'm a hippo. I'm not a bunny. I'm a hippo. Thanks. Yeah, apparently somewhere inside of me is the ability to laugh like Mickey Mouse. Naturally. And I don't know how to feel about that. Like, I can never be the same again. Knowing this knowledge that I know now. It's cursed. The most cursed of things. Either that or Mickey Mouse is possessing you. Also possible. Secretly. Maybe I'm not a rabbit at all. I get called a mouse from time to time because my ears are floppy. I have floppy ears, so sometimes people think I'm a mouse. Maybe I really am. Who knows? Thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for putting up with me. Basically working for Disney as a mole in the VTuber community, it's more likely than you think. Putting up with me, guys. Y'all are so kind. You put up with this. You not only put up with it, but you're like here still. You follow this, I guess. Something compelled you. And I appreciate it. Princess Anne's like made of VTuber. Honestly, yeah. I think something, this is like a really random thing, but I think something that like really inspires me. I don't know why I'm getting like screen tearing. There's definitely not screen tearing in the animation, but there's screen tearing when it loads it. There we go. We can see it happen. I would turn off onion skinning. Are you fine? It's good enough. Oh, it looks fine in OBS. It's just screen tearing on my side. I get you. I'm like the opposite of a cinnamon roll, where people think I'm a dog, but I'm a bunny. Oh, you're like opposite cinema roll. You think you're a dog, but I'm a bunny. But something that I really enjoy. I'm gonna turn on his face because he looks very cute. He's like, look, it's him. He is existing. I have to mess with his arms. I have to figure out where they can live, or just make them really long. That's also an option. I love Cinema Roll. I wish he was a bunny. I wish he was a bunny because I would love him more. But, yeah, Lanky Fire. But have y'all seen the Sonic VTubers? It was Sonic's anniversary recently, like the video games. And so they celebrated Sonic's birthday. Yes, no, you haven't seen, they're really good. Let me see if I can find, I was watching a clip of Sonic and Tails VTuber singing Edgeworth VTuber happy birthday, and it's so cute. It's so cute. It's in Japanese, but like it's still so cute. Here, I found it. Here, if anyone hasn't seen Sonic and Tails VTuber, please check out this link. It's VX Twitter because I was sending it in Discord. But it's really cute. They're so cute and they make me so inspired. I'm like, oh, they look so good. They're so adorable. Okay, I'm gonna make these arms bigger. These arms need to be bigger. So we're just gonna like start over on the arms, honestly. Because I like the position they were in. Excuse me, I big hiccuped. And I was like, oh, I'm dying. Okay. Head the face. Do 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 beep 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 bump weep womp. My brain is like super broken today. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? It was beautiful. Thanks. Why can't I see what I'm doing? Why? Oh, because I'm drawing with clear? No? Oh, I'm erasing. That would be why. Okay, I have to make sure this looks nice with the face. I have to make them the right. His little nubs have to be the correct size in order to not clip into any of the other things. Really long arms. That might be okay. So I can play this. Yeah, that looks okay. Okay, so those are gonna be our arms. Yellow. Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate, Sycamores. That was beautiful. Thank you for sharing. Of course. Yeah, no worries. Have a great sleep. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Have a great, if I don't see you tomorrow, have a great week. But with the doodles, thank you. Very expensive doodles. Okay, Okay, he's looking very cute. Okay, so now we're going to do emotes. So, emote arms. These don't have to be this way, but I'm doing it this way. Okay, so we need to get the ruler. I should really just make one empty ruler layer, but I'm not doing it for some reason. I was gonna say I'm lazy, but that's like the lazier thing to do. I feel like they need to be... It's a hard face to figure out how to do. I think that's good. And I'll break these up into their own layers later. I needed the ruler for that. Change the ruler to show within the same folder. That's good. Okay, now I want the blush, which is gonna be on top of this. But I can also put it just... Because I have the lip skin. I think I have to put it on top of the lip skin, but not the lip. Which is the complicated part. I can probably just put it here, and it won't super matter that they're in a folder later. It'll just be confusing for me. I have to sneeze. Nope, never mind. Got so close. So close to sneezing. Am I not? Nope, that's just crooked. Okay. This is gonna be our blush, and we're gonna make it a multiply layer. So when you put this back... Why didn't that work? There. Failed sneezes are the worst. I don't know why it looks like that. Why is the multiply all funky? I don't understand, but okay. It's a very cute blush though. We can fix the layering in Live 2D, so it doesn't really matter, but it bothers me. It bothers me slightly. But we'll fix the layering in Live 2D.
It's fine. It's fine, it's fine.
Okay, oh, I also need to do, we're gonna do I. We need to do, I apparently have caps lock on. Lower I. That's not how you spell I. It's not R-Y-R. We need to do a heart eye for the love emote, which will also require some cheek puffs and a little heart. We also do the inside of the mouth. We will do that. Okay. We're gonna hide the body so I can see what I'm doing. And then hide this and the mouth. Cool. So I'm gonna do this heart eye. It's gonna be based on this one, which I really liked the idea for this heart eye. So we can do like a... I'm gonna put the normal eye, but like turn the opacity way down, so I can sort of get the start point. The idea is to start at the same point, but go like a slightly different direction. And then go down, and then go up, then go down, This is gonna be a little funny to try and get it to blink in a way that looks... What we might need to do is actually for this is gonna be, I think, a reference, and we're gonna try and like mold this line into the heart line so that we can have it go flat for the blink. I think will be the easiest way to make that work. I'll try and make it work with this line, but we'll see what happens. But I think that'll work. And I wanted the lower eye to be slightly different shaped to evoke this heart shape. So the idea being that we go like this so that it's a little heart. It's so cute.
It's so cute.
Okay. I'm gonna do that. Cool. Okay, cool. Super cool. Now we're gonna clean this up. It's okay for it to be a little wiggly, because we kind of want him to look a little wiggly, but we want it to look less wiggly than this. So then I want to make it sharp. I don't actually have the normal line that sharp. I actually have it quite rounded. But still like getting smaller. There we go. And this part's a little wide. There we go. Perfect. Around these little inner corners. Perfect. Okay, let me make this. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Boop-a-doop-boop-a-doop-boop. I still need to finish Breath of the Wild. I haven't finished it. I barely played it. I've been so busy, but like good busy. I feel much more positively busy than I used to feel. Whereas I used to feel like I just didn't have any energy to do freaking anything. I did so many things today, and I'm still here, and I don't feel exhausted. It's great. Okay. There's the heart eye and the normal eye. Heart eye needs a little bit more thickness to like all of it. So, because we're going for thickness, I cheated. I cheated. Are these a different color? These are a different color. There we go. Okay, but that's the correct line thickness. Nice. What are you working on? You don't have to say. But are you working on something for a game or just like music for funsies? But nice. I hope it went well. Music classes might be paying off. Nice. I'm so glad to hear that. Your music was bopping before, so I am very excited to hear how it's been progressing. Just gonna make these shy arms. I learned about 251 chord progressions in my music class today. That's awesome. That's so cool. Thank you. Of course. Okay, Oh. Oh, I just have arms in. I'll send you a sample if you want to hear how it's going. I would love to. I can obviously look at it after stream. But I would love to. It's just a small little oodle of a doodle thing. That's fair, but still, those are fun. Okay, we're gonna do some emote bubbles. Excuse me. I'm very hiccupy today. Because I really love this little emote bubble idea. I think I'm gonna try and make it like the similar color, but darker. Actually, do we have like a dark color off of Nen I could borrow? Is that this one? Yes. I don't want quite that dark. Oop. Yeah, I want this kind of scent. Thank you. I'll look at it later. I'm very excited. But we'll try this color. I want the colors to really go with Nen. What is this? Ah, it's an empty layer. Cool. Okay, so now we're going to make this big. Not that big. Looks cute. I have a personal goal of making a track with emotionally evocative lyrics that aren't cringe before the year is over. I believe in you. I believe in you. You can do it. Emotionally provocative lyrics or like evocative, not provocative. Emotionally evocative lyrics are always tricky. Because sometimes they can sound really simple, but really meaningful. Like the If I Were a Fish song from TikTok. Because it resonated with a lot of people, even though like the lyrics themselves are pretty silly sounding. But, you know, they still got a lot of people in the feels. It was about accepting yourself. And I feel like those are the kind of the best kinds. Step 1, cringe is fake. True. Or the same thing in the world is just... Your model is too adorable, thank you. Thank you very much. I have many of them. I collect them. Like a dragon hoards treasure. But not as much as Iron Mouse. I make all my own models, so that would be very time consuming. Okay, and then I wanted the heart to be the same color as the fire. But maybe, just maybe, what we'll do is we're gonna draw a little heart. I have to draw one that I don't hate. There we go. Perfect. I see another person with excellent taste. I honestly unabashedly enjoyed Ferris Williams Happy. I kind of do too. It makes me happy. It just puts me in a good mood. Where's the blush? We're gonna use this color. That's also another thing, like everyone's taste is different, so. That's too much. Still too much? 25? That'll work. And then I go into this. Do like a little swoop. Cute. Cute. Wait, people think that's cringe? It's just catchy pop. I think people think it's cringe because the radio played it a lot, and so it became like super popular. So people think it's cringe because it was like a really popular song. Also, I don't know if I said it, but welcome in, Fog Cloud. Welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. It's just, if you're happy to know it turned into a pop song, you're not wrong. But what's the problem there? I don't know. Uncanny Valley of cringe, yeah. How late is it? We can probably finish the art for this model, I think, before we call it, because we're almost done. Okay. I'm gonna put the little sweat drops in here because I think it'll look cute to have that consistency.
I think. I don't know. I'm not good at this. But people pay me anyway, so that's cool.
I think it will be cute though.
I think it will. And that's the important thing. That me and Nen think it's cute.
I'm gonna invent cringe as a selling point. Yes! Cringe is fake. It was invented by people who want you to be unhappy to sell you a product. Kinda true. I enjoy it. It's a rare pop song that's unambiguously positive without being about romance. Right? There's so many pop songs that like I would love this so much more if it wasn't about romance. But maybe that's the demi-romantic part of me. I don't know. Maybe that's the demi speaking, but I don't get it. You walked into the room and I fell for you. What does that mean? What does that mean? Speaking of bops. Basically my goal. I get it. Still relate. Me as a demi person, I want to make a song about demi romance. That's fair. I feel like demi romance is the most valid. It's not so much that I have a problem about romance songs, as it's just like they're always so sex driven, I guess. And I'm like, oh,
Please. I'm too ace for this conversation. Please shut up.
the most valid. Hey there, Delilah. It's the best friend. Is the best listened to thinking of a dad trying to get custody over his daughter while following his music dreams. Aw, that's too cute of a thought. Too cute of a take. Illegally cute. Alright, gotta go, but I hope you have a comfy stream here. It looks great, thank you. We're probably not going for too terribly much longer. We're just, you know, we're making good progress. Trying to figure out how to make these highlight on these sweat drops work. I feel like they need them, but I think it's I'm just doing the highlight a weird direction because it's not where it's coming from. Even though it's just in a speech bubble. That looks good. Should be fine. We'll keep it the heart as the example. We need to make the cheek puffs and we need to make the cheer sticks. Yeah, those are gonna take a bit. But we can make the cheek puffs real fast. So, can we make the cheek puffs really fast? This will be interesting. Because I have to make them line up with a thing that I don't know where it's gonna be. So I added this. I'm gonna make these each separate layers because I'm gonna have to. I'll have to make the inside of the mouth. I can't forget the inside of the mouth. That's kind of important. I'm gonna hide the eye so I can sort of figure out what I'm doing. I know what's wrong. I need a symmetry ruler. Womp. The only way I accept it. Valid. I can't tell if I'm just really slow at reading chat today or if chat is really behind for some reason. It's probably me. It's probably my fault. I'm sorry. Are these cute? Those are cute, actually. Actually, I stand corrected. That's adorable. I lied. I have no problems whatsoever. I just need to blur the edges, which is going to be harder than it was for the other one. That's okay. Going to erase. Erase. We're going to use spray. Nope. There we go. Oh, that's so cute. I lied. It's adorable. Stop trying and look at my messages. No! No, it's okay. Get your work done. You're totally good. I just like chatting. But I like chatting with you all. Did you ever consider that? I want that now. Hang on. What are you sending me? What link are you? I hate you. Why? How dare you? How dare you do this to me? Cringe. Shut up. Leave me alone. Sending me people doing the... Got him. That's you all the time, that little evil face. Break time! Is that okay? We'll take a quick break. We'll play a short ad. Which reminds me, thank you. I'm gonna play a short ad. Dishonor to my cow. A Plick redeemed break time, so I'm gonna take a short break. I'm gonna stretch out my hands while I play a quick ad, so you're not gonna miss anything. We're just gonna do some stretches, while you're in the ad. But if you get an ad, let me know what your ad's about. Also, we just passed 700 followers tonight. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. I will see you all in a minute. Thank you, Plick. I'm gonna do some stretches now. I'm gonna stretch out my wrists because they were really stiff today. So I'm gonna do some shaking of my wrists. Shaking them out. No for me. Nice. But that did remind me, I'm gonna turn off my disable raids for the next hour because we're wrapping up soon, which is a super handy button. Super handy. I've learned of it recently. Shaking out my wrists. Do some stretches. If you're here, Photoshop ad, interesting. Stretching on my neck. Do my physical therapy stretches. I slept on my neck weird last night, so stretching it more is actually really nice. Okay, I think they're almost back. Little Caesar's ad. Welcome back from the ad, friends. DoorDash and Photoshop. Interesting. Food and art programs. The art programs make sense.
How goes the protein, Lee?
It's going well. Hello, welcome in. Doritos ad. Now I want pizza. Now I want pizza too. I'm gonna have pizza on Friday with my parents though. They're gonna come visit. I'm excited. I figure out how I want this to look. I think this was the best. Progressive Barbie movie in Adobe or something. I think the Barbie movie looks good. I actually really, really want to see it. I'm excited for Barbie. And my boyfriend's like, I don't, but cool, whatever. I'm also drawing so unfocused. No worries at all. I want to watch the Barbie movie so bad. I want to see it so bad. It just looks so silly, goofy. And like, slash positive, like in the best way. Look at him, he's like, hop. Hop, hop, hop. I forget my other models can't always go hop. And I do it so much. I always go hop. That's my way of life. Okay. Cheeks. Like that. Those blushy cheeks. Okay, so now we need to do the open mouth. Which I'm gonna just put as part of the mouth. So we're gonna like make this hard to see, and then we're gonna make, no, it has to be behind the tongue, of course. I'm silly. What is this layer? There's nothing in this layer. It just exists. Okay, goodbye, layer. Can this model puff both cheeks at once? Yeah, so it's gonna be part of an emote. So when this model does the love emote, its cheeks are gonna be puffed up. I'm probably gonna also have it when you cheek puff, it'll puff at least one of the cheeks, IRL, for tracking reasons, even though I don't think it'll be used for tracking much. Oh, I meant your model. Oh, nope, just this one. If I puff my other cheek, it doesn't do anything. If I puff both my cheeks, it just does one. It's just one parameter that my phone can track. It doesn't usually recognize when I puff the other cheek, so I just made it the one on the right. And I thought it was cuter. Hum. I'm biased though. Okay, we're going to with the tongue. I'm going to copy and paste the mouth so I can just move it up to emulate like the mouth being open for my own sake. And we're going to do boop. And the inner mouth can be pretty simple, which I do need a second mouth line for the bottom of the mouth, actually. We're gonna put this below here. We're gonna copy. I'm gonna paste. Because we're gonna kind of try and do something that emulates that. So we're gonna edit this somewhat. Lower lip. I was gonna maybe do it in Live 2D, but I think this will be easier. I need to make my eraser smaller. There we go. So we're gonna have to do some simplified mouth rigging to get this mouth to work, but I think it'll be fun. It'll be fine. It'll still look good, I think. We can still make it look good. And he's a TTS buddy, so it's not gonna be the end of the world, but I still like to make the mouth rigging look nice so that the option for tracking exists. That'll work. Let's see how the tongue looks. Perfect. Perfecto. Actually, that should look really nice. I don't know why, but you saying based steered my train of thought to a video where it's replaced laugh track and the sweet laugh music with vine booms. It's like, and that was pretty crazy. That sounds like chaotic in the best way. I love that, actually. I never watched Sweet Life, but that sounds hilarious.
Will you wear wigs?
Will you wear wigs? That was from months ago, friend. You're behind on the memes. I'm just making fun of you because I literally...
wigs?
Have you worn wigs? Okay, we can get rid of mouth copy. I can shrink it more. That's important, but for now we'll just do this. Look at him, he's going. I forget sometimes that my model has that, and other times when my model doesn't have that, I get very upset. I think my Splatoon model doesn't have pung out, and whenever I use it and I can't go bleh, I get upset. Look at him. He live.
He go bleh.
I do something
Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a room, the rubber room. A rubber room with rats. I hate rats. Rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once.
I hate rats is you added on there. It's alive! It's alive! Okay, we have to do the the light sticks. The light sticks, which we will do. But I think the light sticks are gonna have quite a few layers to them. Which I also need to look up light sticks. Okay, they're pretty simple looking. They can be very advanced, but we're gonna do something pretty basic. Fixing a version we had at my school in middle school. What do you mean? Why does Blackpink's light stick look like a hammer? The one I had in the preview looked more correct. This one. Oh, just because it's on Amazon. Okay, cool. This is what I wanted. Okay, cool. So I'm going to just draw the light sticks kind of floating next to him. But they're gonna be in between. Light sticks. It's an old sim for me. Your school had stims before they were cool. They were not cool back any time when I was a child. Okay, so actually, we're gonna sketch it on. Of course, I can't see what I'm doing. I'm gonna sketch it on the symmetry line because they're very symmetrical. Symmetrical, at least for the base. Light sticks are just kind of shaped like this. This part's probably too high for his little arms. I want more light stick and less arms. I do see the gap in his lip, and I will fix it. There we go. That looks better. Actually, I'm just gonna have it be like that. Trying to figure out what angle these light sticks are gonna be viewed from. My brain is very bad with. So you would think that a live 2D modeler would be less bad at 3D visualization in their brain, but it's not true. There are something similar. I found a peanut. Huh. I was also not cool in middle school. The drama kids were always dropping new stims. Valid. Okay, we're gonna disable this ruler. We're gonna make a new layer. And trace over this with its own ruler. Okay. Remember, some visual assets have aphantasia. Some visual artists have aphantasia. I don't know if I have some degree of aphantasia, but I do know that that's a thing. I know Rubber Ross has aphantasia. But I know that Meow right now, Jamie has aphantasia. What I should be doing. Line tool. Which I should make bigger. Yeah, I don't know if I have aphantasia, but I definitely have some troubles with visualization in my mind. But 3D visualization is like nearly impossible for me. I usually have to mess around and figure out how something would work in 3D space until it just like looks right, quote unquote. But I do not have super clear visuals in my head. So I usually have to use drawing to kind of figure out what I'm imagining in my brain until something just clicks. And sometimes that takes a while. Sometimes it's really quick, and it can make it frustrating working on art. Sometimes it's like, no, please just work. Okay, I'm actually not gonna rotate it. We'll do that in Live 2D. But we'll put this over here, and then I wanted to, on top of this, add, oh, like, something like, I need to look at what I drew again. I don't think I'll be able to keep all that detail, but we can keep some of it. I wanted to include... I wanted to include this little ribbon that Nen has on the light stick. Sort of be like a callback to this. But like small. So it looks like the ribbons they put on like Warding charms? Oh, that'd be cute. Well, thank you for the stretch and hydrate. Whoop-de-fucking-do was a classic stim for me. Also, hi, Magic. Also, I had a stim that I couldn't say, so I had to source it to a friend. My Boy Scout troop had a baby shark for a good 5 to 10 before I heard it on the internet. My Girl Scout troop had that. Yeah. Yeah. I get you.
Hi! Hi, Minnie.
Could not swear, so I outsourced it to my friend. Valid. I think I should make these small. Small. What size? Small. You're gay, I heard it. It's fine, you can say that. You're good, you're good. Not the auto mod. It was specifically the phrase, you're gay, which can be, I get that. I understand why that gets caught by auto mod. But, you know. Some LGBT terms get caught by auto mod. Gay. Also, you can't ride in my little red wagon. Backseat's broken, the axle's dragging. I like that one, it rhymes. Oh, Jay did that too. I want to make this have funny physics, so I have to break it up. Do the light sticks need this? No, but do I like funny physics? Yes. It's also why Sky has soup! Because I don't know how to control myself when it comes to the idea of funny physics. That's my favorite part. It's my favorite part.
I just love physics. / serious. It sounds like I'm being sarcastic, but I'm being / serious. I'm just like, hee physics.
But not the class. I don't like the class. That was a very gremlin little laugh I had. Second verse, same as the first, but a whole lot louder and a whole lot worse. I'm glad y'all are having fun. I'm having fun too. I like hanging out with y'all. Y'all make me happy. Happy, happy, happy. Doopy, doopy, doopy. Happy, 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 happy. My troop also had a palindromic number, so while chanting our troop number, someone would go backwards, and we all turned place in 180, kept chanting the same as we were. That's awesome. That's really funny. Why are, like, scout troops just, like that? Scout troops just feel like they're always so weird. I know my scout troop, had a lot of weird isms. I can't remember a lot of them off the top of my head. All I really remember from scouts was that I did not get along with a lot of the other Girl Scouts. I sat in a corner and did my own thing until cookie season, and then I was like, I am going to sell the most cookies of anyone in the world! And that was never true, but I still sold a lot of cookies. I was a very good little salesman. No matter what people said, I would have an answer. Be like, I'm on a diet, I'd be like, we have diet cookies. They'd be like, this reason. I'd be like, this contrary reason. They'd be like, Okay, I'm just gonna do, instead of the little bow, I'm just gonna have this have a tassel on the end. I can't do another little bow.
Ah, thank you. Trex! Hi, Trex. Hi, Trex.
I hope you're doing well. Slowly going crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch. Slowly going crazy. I am. Why was I not following them? Hi, Trex. I've been staring at your commissions page, being like, oh, I want it. Like a day. I hope you're doing well. Hi.
Hi.
Your pixel art is so good. I love your pixel art. Thank you. I'm doing pretty well. I had a good day. I'm having fun. Working on the last bits of this little guy. I'm working on the like smallest of details because I have no self-control. It was kind of fun until I realized I'm trans. They're not great about it. I imagine the same goes for many troops, probably. One of the jokes my troop was poking fun of a girl scouts by going, ding dong, hi there, buy my cookies. I mean, that was me. Like, thank you, your art's so good. Your art's so good. What the heck, thank you. Just Spider-Man pointing meme. Point, 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 point. Forever. Artists be like, it's true. It's true, though. Ray's the best artist. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. There's a lot of cool artists out there. But thank you. I appreciate the compliment. I appreciate the intention. I don't know about that. I hate when Clip Studio does that and it looks all crispy. But this is so small. I don't know why. It does not matter that much. This is this big and part of a toggle. Top tier artist. Would commission. Thank you guys. But a legit tracks last night, I was just staring at your commissions, being like, I want it. I've spent a lot of money recently, but I want it. I still might. Stay on your toes. I just love your art. Smiley face. Smile. I love your art, smile. I hope you're doing well. No, I understand that so much. It's like money, but also cool art. Money, but also cool art. I think merging Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts would do some good. A lot of girls would learn what they teach in Boy Scouts and vice versa. Yeah, there's a lot of good lessons to be taught. I don't remember much about Girl Scouts teaching me anything, though. It kind of just seemed like a thing the parents wanted to gossip to each other while we did some random activity. Basically broke my piggy bank this month because Pikmin. Oof. Understandable, but oof. I love Pikmin. I love Pikmin. I have savings. It's just also I should be smart with those savings so that I continue to have them. You know? That's how savings work. You have to like save your money to keep having them. Worth it. Hashtag worth it. Reality glitch. I think Boy Scouts allows Girl Scouts now in limited capacity. That's nice. I remember I went to my brother's Boy Scout meetings a lot because my dad would just kind of take me and I would just kind of sit in the back and be like, hi, I'm here. Just pretend I'm not. And they were just like, okay, whatever. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Whatever. I guess. Reference? Nope. Nope. I'm doing something very wrong. Oh, I didn't close this. That's what I'm doing wrong. That explains so much. Close it. Here we go. Do I need to have self-control, but also cool art. Your pixel art's so good. It inspires me so much. I want to learn pixel art. It looks so cool. I'm very bad at it though. Towards the end of my scouting career, the vibe of the troop had noticeably shifted. Mother speculated it was because parents were using it more as a daycare than as Boy Scouts. That's sort of what my Girl Scout troop felt like. Making all my friends learn pixel art. The best form of forcing friends to do things. Making them learn. That looks cute. I like it. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. That looks good. That does not. Fill it in. Wrong layer. Fill it in. Any artist I commission, I always give a tip. They deserve all the help they need. You're so nice. Hey Ray, have you tried the Grimace Shake yet? /J. So, not /J, I have not, but I ordered McDonald's the other day and I did consider it as like a meme to try it. But I didn't because I've been trying to eat better. You know how it is. And when I ordered, I ordered fries, obviously, because if you eat at McDonald's, you're gonna eat the fries. They didn't give me my fries. I opened my bag that said Grimace's birthday and with like a bunch of confetti on it. And I opened it up and it was just my burger. No fries. I cried. I did not cry, but like I was like, no, why would you do this? It was sad. It was a day in which I was sad. Grimace knew what you ordered. Grimace's most disappointing birthday. I'm sure he stole them. Just to spite me because I didn't buy his shake. It was because I didn't buy the shake. I had to learn the hard way that he was gonna force me to buy that shake. It was not optional. You buy the shake. No fries, that's awful. True, would not be eating what you ordered. And, you know. Yeah, what do you mean? What do you mean? What would happen? It's just a shake. I'm also lactose intolerant. So that probably wouldn't help. I would probably actually die. Would the light stick be white in the middle? Pigment 3 Deluxe. No fries, just sadness. Please don't die. I try sometimes. Would the light stick be like, yeah, that looks more correct. There we go. Please, may we like your streams? No, don't order if you're lactose intolerant. No tummy pain or death. I have lactose intolerant pills. Lactaid? Lactaid just sounds naughty somehow. I'm like not trying to sound naughty. That's what they're called. But they have the like enzyme that you need to break down milk to make those Grimace Shake memes become a reality. I'll do it. I'll be the first person ever to actually die. For clout. Not die for clout, but that I would become the first person to die from the meme for clout. Does it sound naughty? I don't know. Lactate, I don't know. It sounds weird. It just sounds weird. You don't have to explain. I don't know. My brain is just like, I was the kid in school who when I said like anything, people would somehow like get it to sound naughty somehow because I was like the innocent child, quote unquote. Because I was pretty sheltered, but also as like an ace kid who didn't know they were ace. People thought I was just like really, really sheltered, which wasn't wrong, but still like when it came, you know, to knowing things or like being comfortable with naughty stuff, I was usually like, I don't really like it. But then because of that, people were like, oh, you just don't know stuff, so I'm going to corrupt you. And so almost anytime I said like anything, they would like flip it to be naughty. So like now as an adult, I'm like, I have to be very careful or people will think I'm saying naughty words when I don't want to be. Cause like I don't care, but like also I want to know when I'm saying things that sound naughty and not doing it on accident. Not if I die first! Hey Pippin, yeah, I also bought the short movies too on my 3DS, that's cool. I want to figure out what colors to make this thing. I'm looking up my reference pictures again. They're almost all just white handles. Like, there's not cool or interesting handles, but there's some black and gold. Let me turn this reference back to full opacity and see if there's a color I can grab from Nen. I think I could make this red look cool somehow, but I want the colors to look like they go with him. But maybe this bar that I'm making yellow could be red. Would that look nice? Doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I'm sorry those people were being rude and aphobic sentiments. I didn't know I was ace, and I don't think they knew I was ace. But it was sort of just a thing where people, because they basically were like, oh, you're like innocent. I have to corrupt you so that you'll stop being innocent. I wasn't like super uncomfy, but at least like maybe in retrospect I was a little uncomfy, but they were kind of like the nerd group. And I did not have many friend options. So I hung out with them anyway. Probably the time I had to ever like actually set a boundary with someone because it was really bad was someone would pick me up, and because I'm also very short in real life. My VTuber's height is 5 foot because that's my real life height. I am 5 foot. Me and Trex have actually talked about this before. On Gauntlet Queen's VR chat hangout day. But I am 5 foot end sentence tall. And so in high school, all my friends who like shot up and were super tall thought it was so adorable. They're like, you're so small. I could just pick you up. And then they would pick me up and shake me around. And I was like, ah! And it would really hurt. It would not be comfortable. And eventually I had to be like, can you not do that? Or at least like warn me first? Please. But I hung out with all the neurodivergent kids who didn't know what we were doing. This small VTuber club. Yeah, we're little. Sounds brutal. It was like not a glomp, but it had the like same kind of energy where they were just excited to see me and they were gonna pick me up and shake me around. But it was like, please, my body is fragile. I am a wee babu. Please. That looks nice. I'm gonna go with that. Do not shake robots. They might have delicate circuitry in parts. That's true. That's very true. You're normal sized, actually. Are you just saying that so you can feel tall? You only have 2 inches on me. Are you saying that so you can feel tall? Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing? Oh, I put the orange in the line art. It's fine. That needs to be all squished. Ah! Thank you. We're normal. I don't know. Sounds like maybe we're not normal height. We're just normal men. We're just normal men. We're just innocent men. Okay, so I need light stick dangle. And I need to name these. I'm probably gonna make this. I could make this bow all one thing, but it's so small that I don't need this to have like super advanced physics that I can collapse most of this. Yeah, that'll work. So light stick bow. And we're gonna copy and paste this light stick in Live 2D. Stick tassel. I don't know how to spell tassel. Probably spelled it wrong. Light stick string. And light stick. Man, I just thought of myself as a weirdo back then, but nah. I was a more responsible weirdo. I hung out with the weirdos. It's true. We were weirdos that watched Italia. No. I only did it because I wanted friends. I'm sorry. I'll never do it again. Please forgive me. Okay. I think we're almost done here. Gonna just start naming some layers, then we'll probably call it Sweat Drops. Art. And I can just gonna organize the layers, and then next time we mess with this guy, it'll be in live 2D. Oh, I'm not gonna do it for all the layers because I gotta do all the animating layers. But yeah, look at him. Look how he came out. He's animated and shit. I'm putting my drawing tablet down. Putting my drawing tablet down. Depends on where and when. I think on a you know, a totally legit website, because I don't think Crunchyroll existed yet. It was in 2010, 2011. I remember there was supposedly a lot of overlap between Highlight and Homestuck. That sounds right. I didn't ever read Homestuck though. I know the average height for men is 5'9". I don't remember the average for women. 5'4", 5'3"? Definitely shorter than average. I remember I had no reason other than the concept of countries personified was easier to piece history. Yeah. Does the bunny next to you have a name? This is Bunbot. That's Bunbot. He's my mascot. The little bunny with X eyes on my shirt is him. Unfortunately racist. Whoa. How do GIFs work in Procreate? Does it animate layer by layer to layer? Yes. This is Clip Studio, which is slightly more advanced. But in Procreate, yes, it animates layer to layer. And you can actually go into Procreate and go to canvas settings. I think animation assist is what it's called. And it'll treat all your layers as, or folders. If you use folders, it'll also work with that. As a frame. So that helps. Bunbot with that pestle, they must be an artist too. Yeah, he does his best. He helps. He was gonna be my main model for a little bit until I debuted my actual main model, which is happening next month. But it's a year old, so I'm gonna re-rig it after I debut it, but not gonna have a bunch of fanfare. Debut is mostly just a party. We're just gonna party. The flame kind of jumps when the animation loops. Yeah. A little. But I don't think it looks too bad. Like, if I hide the animation timeline for myself, I think it looks pretty alright. Or crayon. It's a crayon. We're gonna try the animation for my own stream. Or try. Yeah, it's party, ice cream party, pizza party. Party time. Yeah, that's gonna be next month. I have a date in mind, but I'm not gonna say it yet, because I'm not like 100% ready. But I'm making good progress. I should be good for then, but just trying to make sure. I'll probably announce about a week in advance. It should be mid-July. Too bad. It looks great, Jen. Thank you. I think it looks pretty good. I think part of it is part of the charm because it is frame by frame animation. Technically a candy quote. Fair. But it's frame by frame animation, and let me try something. Animation timeline. Change frame rate. What does it look like if I do 12 FPS? 12 is usually what I work with. I think some of that is the program is just loading. Cause I think cause sometimes it looks fine and other times it stutters. And it stutters randomly in the middle of the animation. So that's like on frame 5 that it's freezing there. That's partially just my computer being sad. What's my CPU look like? My CPU is actually kind of low. I'm surprised. It's usually crying during stream. But, let me see. Task manager. Performance. Everything looks kind of okay. 23% utilization of my CPU. Ah, there we go. CPU at 87%. That's more what I'm... Gay message. Perfect. But yeah, that's mostly just the program freezing. If here, look, I can check. I can check. Hide this. Hide the emo bubble. Hide the light stick. I can save this because I haven't saved in a minute. Let's export animation, animated GIF, and I will look and see how it looks. Perfect. I'm looking at it now. I don't know if I can open it in here, so I might just have to look at it and then tell y'all if it looks okay. And be like, just trust me? Dude, just trust me? Source, dude, just trust me? I think it looks cute. I think it looks like fire. I think it looks fire. Wait, I can actually put it in here.
I am silly.
Okay, let's add image. Image. In all caps. 'Cause I guess I'm in all caps right now. V-tier commissions. Yokai Nen. Look at him. Look at him exist. Look at him go. That's probably gonna be where we call it for today. I'll have to do some intense layer management later. I'm probably gonna copy usually what I do before I do ton of layer management is I copy the file into a new file and then do the layer management so I still have all the originals if I desperately need them. But I try to do most of the layer management as I go. But I gotta squash a bunch of stuff. Like the line art and the color for the flames, and that's gonna be a pain because they're in a bunch of animation folders. So we're not gonna do that on stream because it's gonna probably take like another half hour. So we're gonna go find a friend to raid. Stick around if you would like to say hi to a friend. Which I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but we are going to,
There's so many people we could say hi to. I have to pick. I don't like picking.
What's Dottie up to? Be quiet. Oh, they're playing some chat games. That's cute. Thank you for stream, of course. We are going to say hi to.
Let's see.
We're gonna say hi to Dottie, I think. We've never rated Dottie before, and I like Dottie. They're cool. So we're gonna say hi to Dottie. So let me go ahead and raid Dottie dog. And then we're just gonna do. Feel free to use whatever emotes you would like. This is gonna be my raid message. But thank you all so much for hanging out. I had a wonderful time. I will be back again during the day tomorrow at some point. I'll announce on Twitter before I go live. We'll be working on Sky's commission, Sky T. Hey, let's pop over to just chatting. And if I don't see you then, I'll see you back here next week. We'll probably keep working on this Sky or working for Sky. But yeah. He's still stuck on my tail. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I had a really great time today. Time just flew by and we made a ton of progress. It looks so good. But I look forward to seeing you again real soon. So take care of yourselves. And remember to drink water, stretch, and that you're awesome. So anyway, say hi to Dottie for me and have a good time. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.